going to do my favorite thing today. I'm going to do an inspection. So I'm going to go over to Premium Coach Group over in Gilbert, Arizona, and do an inspection on a Featherlight bus conversion. I think it's 98, but it could be a 2002. I'm very bad with years sometimes. These are my favorite things. I just get to go look at them, try them out, and make a list of everything wrong. I don't have to fix anything. And these are always fun to look at. More importantly, it's nice and relaxing. So it's a lot easier on my legs and my knees and my back for sure. Basically, it's just like a home inspection you'd have for a house, but in the industry, it's called a PDI, or pre-delivery inspection. It's not an actual delivery inspection because it's not sold. They just want to know that they're selling a competent, reliable bus conversion. Then they aren't going to have any big surprises. So that's where we're going to go next. Premium Coach Group is off the beaten track of the RV world in Phoenix here. Well, at least in the East Valley. They're out here in Gilbert off of McQueen and Elliott. At any rate, they actually have two locations. They took over the Desert West location, 7th Street, right in central Phoenix, right by the stadium there. At any rate, they specialize in premium coaches, hence the name. So they don't sell new, they sell pre-owned, high-line bus conversions, basically, like your Liberty coaches, your Marathons, your Featherlights, your Newells, your country coaches, even a few of those Monaco Royals. And these bus conversions are almost made to order. They're not built like your normal RV. So they have some standard qualities with all of them, but all the interiors, all the added features, they're nearly 100% unique. So each one's a fun little expedition to figure out what it's trying to do without having seen it before. And of course they integrate the most cutting edge technology of the time, which in 2000 was completely different than, let's say, 2010. And obviously some of that technology goes obsolete faster than the other technology. But either way, they're generally really beautiful inside. So that's why I kind of like doing these. Of course, the most important reason why I like doing these inspections, it's all indoors and in shade. So here's a coach right here. It's actually a 2001 Vantare Featherlight. So this is gonna be it. Like I said, really nice stuff in here. Okay, well, I am going to do a very quick introduction to this I wouldn't call it a motorhome, because everything you know about RVs and motorhomes is completely different on a bus conversion. So forget everything you think you know. You don't know anything. So at any rate, like I said, this is a 2001 Featherlight Vantare. I'll just do a very quick walkthrough on it because they're always fun to see inside. So I got all the shades shut right now. That way I don't have a backlight issue. Of course, sorry about that. This is a power sofa that turns into a bed. And this is a power sofa that also turns into a bed. The TV comes down from up here and flips down. That's the front TV. Has a Bose lifestyle system. It actually works, strangely enough, but it is showing its age. The previous owner has done a lot of upgrades and maintained this very well. So there's a new Winegard TV antenna on there. The dash area, it's really quite boring. I don't really want to show you guys too much. There's actually about 3 ACs on here, but they're not roof ACs. This is one of the cruise airs. There's the controls for it right there. The cold air comes out right about there. Okay, of course right here there's actually fiber optics in the carpet. It's the same fiber optics that light up the back window in the bathroom, and it's kind of hard to see right here. Color changing band on the ceiling right there, and then of course the ceiling itself. Hello, hi. You get very confused going that direction. This is all original, it looks like. Carpet right here, that's really uncommon. Everybody wants to rip out the carpet, but why would you want to rip out that fiber optic? That's too cool to rip out. There's not an infinity tabletop, but it is backlit underneath. You can kind of see the fiber optics in here, color changing, and of course that is mirrored right there. The galley area, not too much to see. You know what I'm going to do real fast? I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over to wide angle so you can see a little bit better. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better. Is that better? I don't know. Of course, this is all laminate material. This is the style of it all. Nice leather up here. I don't know if that's ostrich. It's hard to say. At least the ostrich style. Down here, of course, you have the microwave convection oven. This is normally just a range hood, but then it gets hidden out of the way, so you don't have to look at it. The cooktops right down there, it's just a 2-burner electric. So they're like halogen. It's not an induction top, but works just fine. It's just where you put your garbage, straight into the garbage can, because this is too difficult. Done with my inspection, so I'm just going to take you guys through real fast. This right here is kind of the control center for the bus. Shows you your incoming voltage on both legs. It's really nice to see. These are shutoffs, are actually the 110 circuits. It's not breakers. There's these actually shut off relays to shut off the circuits. It's all very confusing. There's 2 inverters right here. Like I said, everything you know about RVs is wrong when it comes to bus conversions. Generator, these are the generator gauges. Oil pressure, water temperature. Turn the generator on and off here, from the bedroom, from the dash. It's really quite easy. It's a 17.5 kilowatt PowerTech generator, so about twice as big as your average diesel generator. You can see the oil pressure right there. I do have it unplugged. Water temperature's coming up, and we got 119. Pretty good. So I can turn it off from here. All right, and the inverter's just turned on, so they are also inverting. This is just your monitor panel. It shows you your black, gray, and fresh water tank levels. So all the tanks are pretty much empty. Brand new residential refrigerator. That's what you want to see in something like this. That's of course just a galley. This is the main house thermostat. This controls the heating and cooling for the majority of it. So you have your roof, it's not roof AC, but your central air comes out right here. Like I said, your cruise airs, which work, we could do a whole video on cruise airs, but basically this is what's controlling what we would call the roof AC. This button right here is a switch, and this is the coolest thing. I don't know why I'm so amused by power pocket doors, but I'm always amused by them. Feels very Star Trek-y, and I think that's why I like them. Again, just more pantry space in here. These just control the rope lights, or the ceiling indirect lights, rope lights, decor lights, mood lights, whatever you want to call them. Now this does have a hydronic heating on it, so with the thermostats, the heat will come out right here using the aqua. This does have an aqua hot for hot water and hot air. but it has so many other features as far as being able to heat up. Has electric baseboard heaters under the couch there, in the bedroom there. So, like I said, you could spend a lot of time going through this. So, if you're in the bathroom, you can close that door from here too. Hey, it's me again. Okay, I don't know why that's so cool, but it's so cool. Of course, if you needed the privacy, you can lock the door right there. Really nothing to see right there. This, of course, is the toilet. This is, I forgot what these are called. Crown Royal? I don't remember. This one actually has a Royal Flush. See, that's what it's called. Headhunter. They use the same ones as the monitor panel. So it just has a touch button right there. So this one actually has built-in chemical addition. And they just don't have any moving parts to them. They're really quite impressive, to be honest. Of course, the coolest feature back here is going to be this decorative window to the bedroom. That's backlit with that fiber optics again. Right here, those are the shower controls that just drive you completely insane. This one does the actual water pressure. This is the temperature below. It's just a residential style. Now, of course, on these bus conversions, they like to differentiate themselves from the rest of the RV world. So they're more yacht oriented, so they'll call things like the head, the galley, aft. Terms that we don't use that much in the RV world. The previous owner went ahead and mounted the bedroom TV right here. There used to be a tube TV behind the door right there. You have another one of those cruise airs, blows cold air out right there, and the control for it is over there. The electronics right in here, that goes all to the monitor, not monitor, but the home theater system. Like I said, they like to make home theater systems really overly complicated in here. So you get all these wonderful remotes. And this is your main remote that would switch all the TVs on, VCR on and off, inputs on and off. Lifestyle system uses 3 zones. It's so many, so complicated, and it's not fair. Okay, of course you can do all your controls right back here for the bedroom area. And these are just push button controls. Start the generator. This right here controls the aqua hot heat for the bedroom. And of course we get to the most important thing that makes you feel like a rock star. Right here. So you have the intercom. Turns on the camera at the front door, and you can say, "Yes, I told you never to call me here. Go away." So at any rate, that's pretty much the inside of this thing. If you guys like this, I'll try to get more of these done. I'll go around the outside real fast, just give you a quick overview. But that's the inside of these beautiful, beautiful coaches. Now, even though it's great to work inside this inside showroom, there's a swamp cooler right above this motorhome, so you won't be able to hear me. That's why I'm doing the voiceover. There's just a front storage compartment. It's quite big. You can almost stand up inside under there. Of course, you have your outside entertainment center with a TV. It's still the old style tube TV in there. I turned off that outlet anyways. You have the 110 refrigerator. Works just fantastic. Down here, you actually have a pull-out little desk work countertop that when that desk or drawer open, you can flip that countertop over and you have a full table. Of course, you just put it back the opposite way and it stores away nice and neat, as long as you can make that latch work. Come on, do it. Get it there, thank you. Right over here, now of course you've already seen the generator, but I forgot to turn the compartment lights on, so let me get those lights put on. Right here's that PowerTech 17.5 kilowatt generator. That's more than twice what a standard generator would be at 7,500 watt. Right in here, you just have your water service bay. Some breakers. That big black object down there, that's actually the water pump. It's a 110 water pump, about the size of a pool pump. Fresh water tank you can see below there. Now I'm walking past those axles, and that's actually where some batteries are hidden. I'm going to go through these service bays right here. Of course, this is the rear engine service bay. You can see that great big Detroit diesel engine right there. I won't get into any specifics about the engine. You can check all the fluids right in that compartment right there. Now these doors do lock in the open position, so you have to unlock them there. Of course, this next compartment actually houses the batteries. These are the engine batteries below that black shelf down at the bottom. And you have a lot of electrical connections right in there. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to open up this rear fender so you can see where the house batteries are located. Here we go. Now the house battery panel comes off with 3 little latches down below. There's one at the front, one in the middle, and one at the rear. There are 8 12-volt Group 8D batteries in there. Now this is where it gets really weird in the RV world, because they're both 12 volt and 24 volt at the same time, because these bus chassis are also 24 volt. But they also have a 12 volt system on the chassis side too. You can kind of see those lights there. That's why I try to explain that everything you think you know about RVs, you don't know on a bus conversion. Now right back here is, of course, the great big engine bay. That entire door opens up, and there's about 4,000 belts with PTOs, driving, I don't know how many different accessories. So I like to check all the belts, make sure they're not having a problem. Then turn it on. As you can imagine, this is nothing but a great big hazard, so keep your fingers out of any part of this. I don't like starting these engines when the engine door is open. Now coming around the other side right here, again, this is part of the chassis distribution for the electrical system. A lot of circuit breakers in there, a lot of fuses. If you don't know what you're doing, stay out of there. This does have 2 slide outs, 1 bedroom slide out, and of course the salon slide out there. This is actually your fresh water compartment, or your water compartment right in here. That great big chromy thing at the bottom left is the Aqua Hot. You can open up this door right there to get access to some of the different components right there. The actual city water connection is that hose reel right there. You can do a gravity fill in that fresh water tank. And there's a space heater to keep that compartment nice and warm if you're going somewhere it's freezing. Of course, you have your outside controls right in there. Those are how you're going to dump the holding tanks. Your shore cord reels down below it right there. Now these doors over here, because of the slide outs that are above it, they open up to the side. So you have a storage compartment right in there. And it just closes to the side. You can kind of see how that works on the next door. We walk past the grill for the AC. Right here is your electrical distribution center, mostly for your house side. So you have your 12 volt circuit breakers. And then behind this panel right here are going to be your 110 circuit breakers. So there's a lot of breakers in there. You have your transfer switch right in here coming up, and those are actually bypasses to the inverters. Now you have the 2 inverters that are kind of hidden. You won't be able to really see them very well. But if there's a problem with the inverters, because unlike RVs, basically all the 110 runs through the inverters on those. So you can bypass the inverters with those switches there, if you needed to as an emergency and they weren't working. Of course, this front compartment, a lot of RVs still have this. This is, of course, your service bay for a lot of your electrical connections for the chassis side. Of course, you can see how much washer fluid you can carry there too. Again, if you don't know what you're looking at or what you're doing, do stay out of this. I don't show you on this, but there's a flip down access under the bumper right there you can pull open. Again, that's more for the cruise air access. This is the outside of it. Again, the owner upgraded the headlights, so it has those nice looking modern headlights on it now. And that was a quick walk around the outside. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It does have side cameras and a doorbell. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that little quick tour. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Put them in the comments. I'll answer them, I swear. Anyways, thanks a lot.